Hello.
Hey, can I speak to Heathen, please?
That's me.
What up, man? It's Austin. How you doing?
Austin, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. It's hot here in the valley. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. It's hot here in West Texas, but you know that coming from OKC, it was, not as hot there, but pretty damn close.
Very true, man. I just visited my parents last week and surprised them, and it was miserably hot.
So tell me, man, you kind of dropped out of sight about 3 years ago. You were in the middle of a tour and had to get your head straight and get your health together. How you feeling?
No, I'm just good, man. Like, I got this great band together, and we're playing new stuff, we're playing old stuff, we're playing covers, we're having all kinds of surprises, and I believe Lubbock's, I think, the third stop on the tour, man. We're excited. I love Lubbock, Texas, man.
And
I'm not a Red Raider fan or anything. I'm Boomer Sooner as hard as I can be. But the Red Raiders, they've got some good people come out of there.
Well, yeah, and when it comes to music, we can all be friends. Just leave football out of it.
Yeah, you got you got a lot of I'm drawing a blank here. Glasses. Buddy Holly. Yeah, come on.
Yes, Buddy Holly. We got a lot of those fans. So just, don't wear the Boomer Sooner shirt on stage and you'll be golden, bud.
Yeah, I think I've probably learned my lesson in a few of those states, yeah.
And we've been big fans of yours and, of course, Hinder for a long time.
Yeah.
You still talk to the guys, right? You still friends with them?
Yeah, I still talk to a few of them. They're doing their thing and trying to venture out, and I have no animosity towards them. It's just, I kind of came to a place where I felt like I was kind of flatlining, not physically, but just artistically. I felt like we were kind of putting out the same record, and it's just my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. So I wanted to kind of broaden my horizons, and I've had a lot of fun doing it, and we're about to start this tour, so I think people are going to see it.
Well, a lot of people don't understand. You get 5 guys in a band, 5 artists in a band, all with different artistic ideas. It's almost impossible to keep their brains working for the same goal for that many years. At one point, someone's going to go, dude, I want to do this, but everybody's going to go, no, I want to do this, and stuff like that happens,
It definitely does, and I'm a fan of music. I'm a fan of bands, and to be honest, I hate when I see that happen. It's not like a cycle that can't be broken. And especially if I'm part of something I hate to see, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's how I feel, and it's something that I have to do to fulfill me creatively.
Yeah, and I got to say this: their new singer Marshall has actually been a buddy of mine for many years since he was in Faction. So when they come through, I got to hang out with the guys, and they're all loving it too. So it looks like everybody ended up in a great place.
We'll see. It's early to tell, but yeah, Marshall's he's a really great musician, very talented artist, and I think he's done wonders for those guys.
Yeah, and he's a sexy bitch too. So.
Well, I wouldn't say that. We flirted a little bit, but we never really took it to the next level.
We haven't, as far as the public is concerned in this interview. So I'll just leave it at that. Well, you're a sexy bitch too. So when you get into town, you and I can flirt, and then we'll have like a rivalry going.
Okay. Maybe we need to wipe out the last 1 minute of this interview, the last 60 seconds. Maybe we just wipe it out.
I promise no one will hear it. This is still West Texas, right? So let's talk about your new stuff. Who's in the new band with you? It's you kind of on a solo thing, but you've got a great band. Who's in it? Anybody we know?
I'm not sure. Maybe I've got 2 Colombians, and I've got 2 Wisconsinians. I don't even know if that's a word. 2 Milwaukeeans, and the 2 guys from Milwaukee are in a band called Lost in the Name. They're great artists. They're brilliant. And the 2 Colombians that I got, one's a producer, and one's also a producer, but he's also toured with, I can't think of the name right now, Maria Diamond or something like that.
Oh.
He's played all at Palooza and toured all over the world, and I've got a great group of guys underneath me that are just eager to be a part of this project. And I don't even know how they ended up on my doorstep, but it was it's all working out. We're having a blast. We're playing private shows here to kind of get the thing rolling, and then the first show is in Tyler, Texas on August 12th.
Awesome. So Lovesick Radio, is this your first real piece of work since going solo?
Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. The thing is that I've got like 45 or 50 songs that I haven't just been holed up in a cave. I've been holed up in a studio.
Right.
trying to, take my time with this project and kind of have a lot of fun with it. And, it's definitely different from Hinder, but at the same time it's not, because you can't take the rock out of my voice and you can't take the passion out of my lyrics. So the bottom line is what I always strived for, whenever I was 14, is to write lyrics that are true to me and that mean a lot to me. And I think that's what's, launched Hinder, because it's the lyrics that I wrote that were so personal and that people could relate to. So it's still kind of the same project. It's just different sounds, man. Like it's trying to reach a bigger audience. It has nothing to do against dogging rock radio or going away from my roots. It just has everything to do with trying to reach a bigger audience with my message as an artist, man. No big deal.
Hey, man, you're doing your thing, and that's what we hope everybody gets to do, because that's when the art and the music is genuine and real. Otherwise, it sounds like canned BS,
Well, that's the thing. I kind of, nothing against everything I've always put out. I just kind of felt like I told you I was flatlining, and I felt like we put out the same record 4 times, and I didn't. I started kind of holding on to songs that I was like, I don't want this to kind of get lumped into the process machine of what the standard is for a Hinder track at that point.
Well, Carry You is a great song. It's definitely you. It's got your voice. But yeah, it sounds like it's a branch out. It's a new way. I was just listening to it in the office before we came in here. It's a great track, man.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that was actually one of the first ones. I mean, I wrote that while we were still touring with maybe even before Welcome to the Freak Show came out. Like, I wrote that, and I just kind of pigeonholed it and kind of put some new sounds on it. I mean, I love that song. I love that track. It's kind of the basis of, like, I can kind of do anything with this project I'm working on. So it's kind of like the staple point of where to start and where not to end. We can go anywhere with it.
All right, before we go, let's step back just a little bit, because obviously I think the biggest single you guys ever had back with Hinder was Lips of an Angel. The thing it's just exploded. Did you ever see the videos where people were using it for like their first dance songs at weddings and just laugh your ass off and go, "It's about cheating"?
No, I've heard about those. I've heard about those things. And the thing is, like, I'll take it to my grave, man. I never actually, when I was writing the song, I never actually said I was cheating. I said you make it hard to be faithful.
Right. You alluded.
It's all in the eye of the beholder.
It's artistic license, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, Austin is a faithful and straight man, and your mother would happily let you marry him, right? Is that what you're saying for the ladies?
Yeah, during the day, and then during the night, they'll probably say something different about me. I like it.
Hey,
man. You ever heard two sides of me? Yeah, come on.
There you go. You're right. You got us there. Hey, man, thanks for taking the time and calling in with us today, man. It's been a blast.
Absolutely, man. You coming out to the show or not?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to come out. I'll swing by, and we'll both, because I'm sober myself, and we'll both sit there and we'll not drink or whatever.
No, we can watch everybody else. We'll throw shots over their face. It'll be fun.